Hey guys, today's May 26th. Lawrence and I will be checking out Animal Kingdom today. We just got to the hotel last night. So this is our first full day in Disney World.
Powerful hind legs that can actually break the jaw of an attack.
Stop is the Kilimanjaro Safari. We actually ended up taking an Uber here, and apparently if you take an Uber they still have to pay like the entrance fee. So if you guys ever come to Disney World and are using an Uber, don't tell them that you're using an Uber, and they'll kind of let you go through the entrance for free. We're in the Kilimanjaro Safari, and this is our first ride. We ended up using our fast pass on it. We woke up kind of late, so we kind of hustled out of bed and like ran over here. We're finally getting on!
Don't bounce around too much when we hit rough road. We're gonna hit some rough road. Don't stand up, don't lean out. We get very lucky out there, so I'll do the best I can for you. Make sure you see most of those animals, if not all of them. I guarantee we'll see at least one of them.
Just finished the safari. It's actually really cool. There were elephants, zebras, gazettes. I think my favorite was the Attic, which is basically this like animal that with really big horns, and their horns are really pretty. But the interesting fact is that they don't even have to drink water. They can just eat grass all day and extract their water from the grass. So I thought that was really cool. We didn't get to see the lions, but we got to see, what else did we see? Like gazettes, and we saw hippos and rhinoceros and gorillas. So it was a really fun safari. So the next ride is Cali River Rapids. So Lawrence and I are probably gonna get soaking wet in this one. We ended up getting so soaked on that ride. Like, look at Lauren. I got soaked. That's where they get you guys. There's a fall right before you land here. Okay, the next ride we're going to is this, guys, Everest Expedition. And Lawrence didn't tell me that there was a drop, and I hate drops. We have 10 minutes to kill before the fast track, so we're just gonna go to this jungle trek. Just got through the jungle trek. It was really nice. We saw gazelles. There were a bunch of birds all over, birds from Asia mostly, and we even saw like a bat exhibit. Like there was a little part where they just showed like different bats and reptiles. We just finished the dinosaurs ride. It was actually a really fun ride. It reminds me a lot of Indiana Jones. It's kind of like jolty and no big drops, so that's good. Lawrence and I jumped around from land to land. There were two big lands. There was Asia and Africa. And we jumped between the two, depending on like if we were trying to catch a show or depending on like how long the lines were. But one thing we did do was we caught the Lion King show, which was in Africa. And it was just such a cool show because they incorporated a lot of other elements besides just the show component. So there were like acrobatic tricks, aerial tricks. There's this guy that came out and he had like this like really cool fire routine. So it was a really well made, well done show. And they did a lot of like audience incorporation too, which I thought was really cool. So this is Dino Land. It definitely has like that carnival feel. So the theme of Dino Land is definitely like a carnival thing. There's a bunch of carnival games and the rides aren't as big. So they're more catered towards like kiddies. Like a whirling coaster. I don't know if you guys can see. But yeah, we're just basically whirling around and going through a coaster. Lawrence and I decided to take a break since we were so tired. Our feet are aching, so we're watching the 3D Finding Nemo. Oh no, not 3D, just Finding Nemo the musical. The Nemo musical was actually really well done. The show was kind of puppet-like, so there was people like holding up like the little fish and the jellyfish and stuff, but you don't even really notice the people in the background. You just kind of focus on the animals. So I thought it was really well done, and Lawrence and I would always just watch shows in mid-afternoon because it would be so hot. Like we would just need a break. So we just finished the Nemo musical. Thought it was actually really cute. I actually haven't seen the movie, so it was all a new storyline to me. I just seen bits and parts of it. But now we're gonna go see It's a Bug's Life 3D. I feel like a lot of people have actually left the park because there's like no lines anywhere. Like to get to the 3D It's a Bug's Life is like a 5-minute wait, not even. Like Lawrence and I are just walking through. It's actually cooled off a ton. It's like around 5 o'clock right now, or 4 o'clock. We just finished the It's a Bug's Life 3D. It was such a cute show. At the end, they have like bugs like crawling where you're seating. So it looks like it feels like your butt's getting poked. And it was like really unexpected at the end. The whole day. So I think we're gonna actually try one of the African buffets here. Or African themed buffets, and I think they serve some African food. It's at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. What did you think of Animal Kingdom? You liked it? Why?
It's fun. Lots of cool animals.
I feel it's the least attractive out of all of them. Out of all 4. Like it's the least hyped up about. So we got to the Animal Lodge Resort and we're actually dining at BOMA tonight. So I don't know if you guys can see, but back there's like a whole buffet spread. So they have a pretty good mix. They have like some African food. They also have like American inspired food. So I'm excited. So the restaurant is pretty well decorated. Obviously African theme, like kind of safari, jungle theme. Looks like it's really like spacious seating. It's apparently there's 2 levels. There's also a balcony level. So this is the restaurant, guys. It's good that we came around 5 o'clock because it's actually not super busy. So we're gonna go to the meat station first. Let's try these. Horseradish, chipotle teriyaki mustard. This looks good. Soup looks amazing. That's oxtail soup. This is butternut squash, and Lawrence is getting like a curry coconut soup. It's like seafood. It's really yummy. I ended up getting the jungle juice, which is a mix of like pineapple and guava. And I think another thing, I forgot what he told me. So this is my first plate. I got the bobote, I got some specialty hummus, chicken. This is also their olive hummus, some of their salmon, and these are their pork I got the oxtail soup and Lawrence got soup, and then he also got like the fufu. Okay, correction with the jungle juice. Lawrence said it was actually pineapple orange guava and it tastes really good. Lawrence is just finishing up the curry and then we're gonna go get one more plate. Y'all, these desserts look bombskis. I love like the little Disneyland decorated ones. I mean, obviously they're just plain cupcakes, but I think it's really decorated really well. Ooh, these are really popular, these zebra domes, so I'm gonna try a couple, and the guava panna cotta. This is awesome, guys. They have cassava cake. Doesn't this remind you of Filipino dessert? So this is my dessert plate. I got the cassava. This is actually key lime cheesecake. This is red velvet. These, I forgot, this was like a coffee a dessert, chocolate. Those are like those zebra stripes I was telling you about, and this is the panna cotta. This is Lawrence's second dish. He got some prime rib. Pretty meaty dish. He went back for seconds for the oxtail soup. So I was gonna give you guys a rundown of the desserts I tried. The cassava was a little on the sweet side, but it was still really good. I think my favorite is between the zebra and the guava panna cotta. I thought they had really good flavors. I didn't really care too much for the red velvet. I didn't really care too much for the brownie. I thought they were pretty standard. And I was really surprised that I liked this key lime. It's a key lime cheesecake, and I usually hate key lime, but this key lime was really good. So I really like their, they have like an assortment of salads, and this is their spinach jicama salad, which was really good. I really like their sweet fruit salad too. It reminded me of like the Filipino version. We also got the artichoke olive one, and then just random fruit. But I think my favorite is the jicama spinach salad. I decided to get another plate. This one's prime rib. I really like that olives kind of hummus. I got couscous, some rice, and just like a mash in the back. So we just finished the buffet, and guess where we are? We're in Magic Kingdom. Lawrence and I were just talking that since we finished the buffet, we had time to rest for 2 hours, where now we look less haggard and we're ready to go on rides again. So I know the camera is not picking it up very well because the lighting's kind of off, but there's actually a lot of construction happening in Disney World and in the downtown Disney area. Lawrence and I are still pretty full from dinner, so we decided to take it slow. So the first ride we're going on is It's a Small World. We waited about 20 to 30 minutes for It's a Small World, which compared to the wait times for the other rides, like the Mine Ride, it was actually pretty reasonable. Like the Mine Ride would get up to like 2 hours. It was kind of crazy. But I think I preferred the It's a Small World in California more than the one in Florida. We're at the Tomorrowland Speedway, just waiting for the car in front of us to go. Whee! Lawrence is driving. Lawrence, we're going so slow.
I'm flooring it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Lawrence is flooring it. Yeah! Woo! Drop song! Are you really flooring it?
Pedal to the metal.
Oh god. Can we beat though?
Nope. We got nothing.
Yeah, we're passing people. Woo! We're passing this car. Need for speed. Oh Lord. Hey guys, we're having like a little block party downstairs. They just finished the cha-cha club, and now they're playing Ariana Grande. We're on the people mover now. We just finished the Lilo and Stitch 3D show. It was actually really cute.
Driving the fast lane without worrying about hitting a speeding
That's the Speedway. People Mover is such a cool ride. They actually take you inside Space Mountain, and you can kind of see the inner workings of Space Mountain. And they actually take you around the whole Tomorrowland and kind of, they mention like small snippets about like each ride. It's actually a really cool ride to go on. If you just kind of want to sit down, and it actually goes at pretty good speed. we ended up just taking a pit stop for the Dumbo ride. Lawrence and I just walked into this random line because it said it was no wait, so we didn't even know what ride it was. And then we realized it was Under the Sea with Ariel, like this little kitty fantasy ride. Lawrence's shell! I wanna see him dancing. Yes, my favorite song, Under the Sea. Guys, I love this scene. It's my favorite scene. It's so cute. Kiss the girl. You gotta kiss the girl. It's happily ever after. We just checked out Haunted Mansion, and I actually think that the Haunted Mansion in Florida is a little creepier than the one in California. Guys, look at this. Pirates of the Caribbean, 10 minutes. I actually heard that the Pirates in Orlando was better than the one in California. Or better or different. So we'll see. Look guys, we just finished the Jungle Cruise. That was actually the first time I did the Jungle Cruise at night. Lawrence was laughing up a storm at all the corny jokes. But yeah, so the Pirates of the Caribbean I think is actually better, the one in California, because it has the Blue Bayou and it has a couple more drops. Or it has like a longer drop, but I thought that the drops were kind of different. But the Jungle Cruise I really liked the one here. They have a part where you can actually go like inside this like temple, which isn't available in the one in California. We decided to go on the Magic Carpet ride. I think it's similar to like the Dumbo ride, where you just control when it goes up and down. Look guys, it's Abu, the monkey. The Magic Carpet ride. Lawrence, what happened?
Some kid got loose.
Some kid got loose, and then they basically told us to get out of our magic carpet, and then they let us back on. So Lawrence and I hopped onto like new magic carpets. Woo! Lawrence doesn't really like these kiddie rides, but I like love them. I love these like Dumbo and rides that you just go up and down, and you can control the tilt. I actually like Adventureland in Florida more. It has a more Arabian feel compared to the one in California. Oh my god, we got wet! The camel got us wet. So we're getting the pineapple float. Doesn't that look amazing? There's our Dole Whip. Do you guys remember there were mermaids in Peter Pan? I can't, but Lawrence swears there was. Oh, it's Wendy! Save her! Alright guys, it's midnight. Lawrence and I made it to closing. The last ride we went on was Peter Pan. It actually broke down towards the end of the ride, so I think everything is on its last leg here because it's closing. But we're gonna call it a night. Tomorrow we're going to Epcot.